Hi, welcome to my House and Lily Garden channel. My name is Nancy, and today I will show you how I evaluate my garden at the beginning of September here in Minnesota Zone 4 in order to plan how I want my garden to look like next year. And then the first thing that I do is to grab a notebook and a pen and then proceed to go around my garden and take notes of the changes to be made. Next, I will tell you the things that I look for when I'm assessing my garden. Number one, I look for plants that are covered by other plants. Like in this example, my praying hands hosta is being covered by this other blue hosta. So I need to move that hosta. In this other example, I have my snowberry plant covering some hostas here. Again, I could either move the hosta or remove the snowberry. I haven't decided what to do yet. Next example is I have an spirea here in my brother Stefan hosta. You can barely see the spirea because it's being covered by the hosta. So obviously I need to move this hosta somewhere else. Another example here is my snake root or simisifuga. It's been overshadowed by this green hosta. And in this case, I am gonna move the green hosta to make room for the simisifuga to grow. In this other example, this green hosta has grown bigger, faster than these other hostas. And as you can see, it's covering the blue hosta. So I need to move the green hosta and move the blue hosta where the green hosta is. Number two, I look for plants that are not getting the right amount of light, either too much sun or not enough. The example here is my hosta called So Sweet. It's getting too much sun because you can see the leaves are getting burned. The other example is the Baptisia that is behind the hosta or in between the hydrangea and the hostas. Is not getting enough light because this one used to flower, and because my oak is getting bigger too, so it created more shade. So this one I need to move to an area where it can get at least 6 hours of sun. The next one here is my Jacob's ladder. It's not getting enough light. You can see here it looks like it's dying. Yes, and it's been covered by the Simisifuga and the Quinquina. So I need to move that one where a place where it can get more light. The next example, it's a hosta that is getting too much sun. Look at it; it looks so sad. This is the golden tiara. It's a beautiful hosta and looks so beautiful in shade. So I need to move this hosta. And in this case here, my Pura Stilby is in a too shaded area. It has not bloomed for the past 2 years and I need to move it. I thought we would get enough light, but it's not. But you can see the lobelia has enough light. Number three, I look for plants that need to be divided. In this example here, it's my allium plant that I need to divide. You can see it's taking over and you can barely see my rose behind it. Number four, I look for plants that I don't like or I want to get rid of. This area of my garden, I actually do not like it. It's too green. I don't like the obedience plants that haven't flowered yet. The stilby did bloom a little bit, and there's too much green. So I need to get rid of those green hostas actually and move the obedience plant. Number five, I look for plants that are taking over my garden. In this case, it's the snow of the mountain ground cover. Don't get me wrong, I do like the snow of the mountain as a ground cover, but in this part of my garden, it's taking over. You can barely see my heuchera and my other plant. but I do like it in other parts of my garden. But in this one, I need to take it out. This other example includes another ground cover. In this case, is the original Creeping Jenny. I did like that at the beginning, but now I don't like that look. So if you don't like it, you can remove it. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take out this Creeping Jenny out, and I'm gonna put new plants. I do like the Creeping Jenny that is more yellow. This other example includes the coneflowers. Again, don't get me wrong, I do like when coneflowers reseed, but in other areas of the garden. In this case, it's growing over the catmint, so it needs to be removed. Number 6. I look for empty spaces in the garden. And this is the area where I'm still working on. And actually, the empty space there is because I had my lilies that were eaten. So what I'm gonna do is remove those lily bulbs in the fall and put them somewhere else. So I will put new plants here. Number 7, I look for the combination of plants that I like and I want to repeat in other parts of my garden, or I want to repeat next year. And this is the one I do like. I like the coneflowers here, the geraniums mixed with the cleome, the salvia in the back with the coneflowers. There's the lantana in the front and the alyssum. And last but not least, number 8 is plants that I just want to move to another area of the garden. In this case, is my globe thistle. And I hope you find this video helpful, and thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.